52-inch Hunter original ceiling fan dated June of 1985. It's one of the very first with an electrically reversible motor. Has 3 speeds. Came out of a house in Austin, Texas. It was originally an all-white fan, but I changed the blades out to some of these solid oak blades off of an original. It's just a little bit older. Add a little more character to the fan. I'll go ahead and turn it on low for you. It has 3 speeds. For those that are interested or have questions about this fan, the low and this one is actually controlled by a capacitor in the switch housing, which is then wired to I believe, in connection with a medium speed. This is different than the little earlier 3-speed models, a bunch of which I just sold, that had 3 taps into the windings. Low is going to run about 45 RPM. I'll put it on medium. When I got this fan, one of the blade brackets was severely out of clock. It had taken, I think it had taken a hit from something when it was on high, the previous resistance, because it was severely out of clock. So I've straightened that bracket out, as well as another one that's slightly bent. I straightened that out to the best of my ability. I think it's still just a teeny tiny bit out of clock, and there's, as a result, there's just a little bit of wobble. But certainly nothing that will affect the performance of the fan. You see the wobble is not that noticeable, really. Low on this, medium rather, is going to run at least 120 RPM. Medium speed moves just a little bit faster than the original low speeds when they were from the earlier years. Go ahead and turn on high. And this motor is also, I think, permanent split capacitor instead of shaded pole. You're not going to get the hum like you have from the Robbins and Myers originals. And high is going to run again right about 180 RPM or so. It's pretty much standard high speed for these things. 15-degree blade pitch, moves a truckload of air. Dead silent except for the wind blowing off of it. See, the paint's in really good shape. There might be a little bitty spot or two that's not going to be noticeable when you install it unless you're just looking for it. But paint's in near perfect condition, I think. Just a second, I'll put the fan on reverse just to show you the reverse speeds. Won't spend too much time on them. Pretty much going to be the same. We'll go ahead and run the fan on reverse. Because this is one of the first electrically reversible originals, the reverse switch is actually on the top of the motor housing. You won't see one there in the switch housing, the nose cone. But for the first little while, they put the reverse switch on the top of the motor, kind of like Emerson did. There's low. Wobble might be just a little bit more noticeable on medium. But again, it's not terribly bad. Medium again, about 120 RPM. You see the torque just twisting that motor. When you put this, I have this on a J hook here for the non-reversible originals. When I ship this fan, it'll have a U bracket, which is designed for the reversible originals. That way it won't twist itself off the ceiling. And there's high, which is again about 180 RPM or so. Go ahead and turn it off. So the wobble is most noticeable, I think, on medium reverse, and it's especially if this is spinning down from the medium speed. But if you're when you run a fan on reverse, it's always wise to just run it on low. Otherwise, you're going to create a draft in the room. Which, if the purpose of the reverse is to bring the heat down from the ceiling without causing a draft. Well, if you put the fan on a higher speed, especially one of these, you're certainly going to feel a draft. So, it's a great quality fan. The only thing that's even, I mean, really the only imperfection, I guess you could say, is just a little bit of a wobble caused by the bracket that still might be just a tiny bit out of clock. But the fan, it's a great air mover, it's silent. When you have this fan snug up against your ceiling, that might cancel out the wobble a little bit more. So certainly nothing to worry about. Just be sure that you, with any Hunter original, be sure that you mount it straight to the wood. Don't mount it to like a ceiling box or something, and then be sure you keep it oiled. I will include a bottle of Zoom Spout in with the purchase for whoever wins this on eBay. Be sure you keep this fan oiled. These things last decades when they are oiled, but when they don't, it ruins the bearings, and you won't have an operational fan much longer. So again, 52-inch Hunter original, June of 1985. If you're looking at this on eBay, happy bidding, good luck, and I will have more fans to come. Thanks again for watching.